Introducing your Anaheim starting lineup. Starting at small forward, number 5, Kyle Anderson. Man in the middle, number 1, Vucevic. At point, number 0, Russell Westbrook. The other forward, number 12, Tobias Harris. The other guard, number 11, Klay Thompson. The head coach of your home team. Make some noise for your Anaheim starters.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Cincinnati. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Here are the starters for Cincinnati. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Clark is out there with Gordon. Then there's Irving. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Anaheim, Anderson is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Thompson. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play!
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Picked him clean. Now Cincinnati moving it up. Here's Melton. Over Harris. A second chance effort. Melton, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Right side, Westbrook. Shoots over Melton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey, The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Anderson. Back to Thompson. Over Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Westbrook against Irving. Basket counts.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Passes to Clark. Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Westbrook kicks to Anderson. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside Gordon. Anderson with the block. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Vucevic. And he lays it straight in.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! Get ready for the Gear Squad!
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The pass to Vincent.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here's Gordon. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest, where many people believe he should have been the winner.
And the first one at the line is good.
Drafted late in the 2011 first round, Tobias Harris has been traded a few times in his career. And players like Tobias who can bring shooting and length, they will always be in high demand.
And Harris drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Gordon. To the paint. Here's Wood. It's hauled in by Zubac. Anaheim leading by 5. Here's Harris. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
Accepting more and more responsibility over the years. Harris recognizing how good and valuable he is offensively on the backboard.
Now here's Beasley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Strus. Chang defending. Strus passes to Sumner. 5 on the clock. Harris inside the line. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Here matched up against Anaheim is how they'll tip off the new season.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Strus with the rebound. Pass to Sumner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all
personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Anaheim in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for Cincinnati. Vincent is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fourth, Kyrie Irving.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The first one falls, and Cincinnati making a change here. Elton's checked in. So he gets them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Beasley outside. Down low, here's Clark. Anaheim grabs the miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The kick out to Anderson. Vucevic setting the pick for Westbrook. Over Irving. And another miss by Anaheim. Cincinnati trails by 11. And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Boy, what a consistent stretch of basketball over a number of years for Russell Westbrook. Remember, he's got an MVP, a couple of scoring titles, and most important of all, guys, he's contributed to winning.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Zubac is checked in for Anaheim. And then for Cincinnati, Christian Wood comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Beasley. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Cincinnati trails by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon, the pass to Irving. Here's Melton. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Cincinnati again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
2 minutes.
Wood against Westbrook.
2 minutes.
The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Driving the lane. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a left Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Jang, he's checked in for Cincinnati.
And let's look now, Aaron Gordon's numbers. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Burke looking over the floor. Harris against Wood. Just 5 to shoot. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here's Sumner. Passes it to Burke. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And the first one drops. Vincent's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Burke hits them both. Cincinnati trails by 14. Vincent the pass to Chang. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gordon hammering it in.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Burke. Pass to Strus. Zubac's a screen on Gordon. Here's Strus. It's hauled in by Wood. For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's Gordon missing. Anaheim leading by 12. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. Here's Zubac's, and so we wrap up the first half. Anaheim on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. What are your thoughts on these power rankings, fellas?
Well, Ernie, I don't mean to...
And right now, let's talk about that monster first half for the home team.
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just gotta, bring the same energy to the second half.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Anaheim. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Russell Westbrook out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Cincinnati, they've got Clark. Irving is out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Gordon. And it's Looney in at the 5. Now, here's Clark. Shot clock at 6. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. Melton, no good. Anaheim leading by 12. Out left to the wing. Westbrook way outside. Unable to get that one. And it's Cincinnati the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And Cincinnati making a change here. Beasley's checked in. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clark outside. Shot clock at 5. Irving passes to Looney. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Harris dishes to Westbrook. And another miss by Anaheim.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Count it, and the Anaheim lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gordon. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Westbrook against Irving. And there's the pass to Looney. To the inside. Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Get ready for the Gear Squad!
So for Cincinnati, Corky Dangs checked in for Kevon Looney. Christian Wood comes in for Brandon Clark. And Vincent subbed in for Aaron Gordon. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Sumner.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clock is at 3. Zubac trying to break loose. Sumner's shot is off. Cincinnati trails by 9. Passes to Vincent. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Now here's Irving. He dishes it to Jang. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Irving. Here's Vincent. Anaheim grabs the miss. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the dish to Burke. Pass to Sumner. Harris inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 6.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
No good from Beasley.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And Harris hits it to go on the assist by Burke. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Irving. Wood with the screen for Irving. Back to Wood. Fires the three. And they get it back. And Zhang gets it to go.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgui Zhang float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
For three, Harris. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And it's Anaheim. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Come on, fans, it's the
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kyle Anderson is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Magruder in at the 2-guard. Now, here's Melton. And there's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
D'Anthony Melton taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Melton. Melton hits them both. And it's Anderson with the ball for Anaheim. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vucevic is screen on Clark. And here's Anderson for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Melton. Dishes to Clark. Anaheim grabs the miss. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
Russell Westbrook has never been shy about letting it fly, and if he gets cooking from deep, boy, it is scary.
Now the pass to Looney. Irving surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Count that one.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Anderson against Clark. Vucevic setting the pick for Anderson. And Anaheim tacks on 2 more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Wow, Russell Westbrook, when he's engaged defensively, he can send it back.
Thompson outside. Back to Westbrook. And there it is for him. Westbrook's got the lead up to 14 now for Anaheim.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Westbrook, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Westbrook passes to Thompson. Over Irving. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Melton passes to Looney. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard welcomes the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of success at the free throw line tonight, too.
Zubac is checked in for Vucevic. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Westbrook against Irving. Pass to Gordon. Over Anderson. And it's Gordon missing. Anaheim lead by 16. Harris outside. 13 feet away. That shot misses. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Gordon the pass to Irving. Melton with the ball. Back to Irving. The three. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And another miss by Anaheim. Cincinnati trails by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Anaheim.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Russell Westbrook.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Cincinnati, Kevon Looney. At the line,
and he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Burke with it, passes it to Magruder. Pass to Strus. Zubac, a screen on Beasley. Here he goes. And it's Strus missing. Now Melton. So it's Anaheim picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. Did what we were supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.